Hello, everybody, and welcome back, YouTube, to another episode with your Blue Jays franchise. And after sweeping the Cincinnati Reds after getting swept by the Phillies, we are on the road in Baltimore and get a big 3-1 victory with Ricky Tiedemann on the mound. Joey Loperfido with the home run, but not much else happening here. Just a defensive pitching gem here for both squads. Santander and Pedro Pajas with RBIs. Tiedemann gives up 4 hits through 7, striking out 5, and Jeff Hoffman with the save. Now game 2, Shane Bieber on the mound versus Grayson Rodriguez. And make that 5 in a row, as that's going to be a 6-5 victory here, taking the first 2 of the 4-game series. Addison Barger with the home run, Bichette with a 3 RBI day, and Barger with 2. Not too shabby at all. We'll take that. Leo Jimenez goes 1 for 3. He's hitting 181 right now. Hoffman gives up 4, striking out 7 through 8. Game 3, Kevin Gausman on the mound. And that's a huge performance here. My goodness. And Kevin Gausman a chance to go for a complete game shutout. We're going to jump right on in. Dive on in here. Looking at home runs, we're sitting at 9th. Home runs against 13th. And stolen bases, we're not really known for our speed, so that doesn't really bother us too much. And Adley Rutschman leading off here. In the bottom of the 9th, Kevin Gausman pitching a gem. First pitch, that's going to be a sinker for a strike, 0-1 count. Now, if we can find a way to get Gausman heating up at the right time, that would be huge. And that's going to be a grounder to Bichette. And a scoop from Vladdy there. Leadoff man is retired. Adley Rutschman is gone. As the Baltimore Orioles, for whatever reason, they are not finding their groove in this franchise series, and they are failing to kickstart early on the season as they continue to struggle. Now Cedric Mullins, 1-2 counts. He will strike out there, 96 miles an hour upstairs. 2 up, 2 down, and now Gausman 1 out away for a complete game shutout. And a 3-1 count to Garcia. And he can't get the call on the 50-50 ball. The splitter doesn't get it there. So a 2-out walk. And Ryan Mountcastle, 0-2 count. The pitch. And this one is a little bit chopped to second. He's got him. Jimenez there. And Kevin Gausman. Complete game shutout on the road against the division rival Baltimore Orioles. You love to see it. And Jimenez shading Bichette there. Oh, gotta love that, Selly. And Baltimore's very poor start continues. And the Blue Jays lead this series 3-0, and they are starting to heat up, as that is now 6 games in a row that the Blue Jays have come away with a victory. That is huge. Hopefully we can chase down Boston now. And now looking at scouting prospects here, Doug Rosenberg. He could be a solid late-round project. Brian Ortiz possibly could be a first-round pick. But looking at Sammy Martero, someone that we're looking at possibly going in the 3rd round with, if we can get him. If no one else takes him, that would be a solid help to our bullpen. John Ryder, he could be also a solid late-round draft pick option. And game 4, that's going to be a 4-game sweep. And the Blue Jays are 7 games above 500. Back-to-back shutouts. John Rhodes with the home run, the rookie sensation in the outfield. Has a 2 RBI day. Bowden Francis looks solid on the bump. And Jose Leclerc, 2 innings out of the bullpen. Now Bubba Chandler on the mound versus Barrios. And the Blue Jays have a chance to keep the win streak going. Can they keep it going to 8? We'll jump on in here. Why not? Let's see if we can get to 10. Keep the Blue Jays' hot momentum going. Now, Andy Rodriguez, 1 for 2. Tie and run at second. 2-2 count. Got him with the changeup. Andy Rodriguez is down on strikes, and Jose Barrios continues his hot start for the day. Trying to go a complete game with Jose Barrios? Possibly. Now to Brian Hayes, 0-2 count. He's gonna strike out on a nasty slurve with that break there. Oh my goodness. That slurve. When it's on, it is on. That's got some nasty break on it, and Hayes swings out silly. Now IKF on deck. And a full count for O'Neal Cruz, who's 1 for 3 today. And he's going to take that one up the middle. Bichette can't get there. And the runner from third going home. Barsha with the throw. Not in time. And this game is tied. O'Neal Cruz, second hit of the day, is tying this one up. Now 1-2 count to IKF. And he's going to hit with a chopper to Jimenez. And he will get him. So the Pirates have tied it up here. Now the Blue Jays' hopes of extending their win streak cut down here, but down in the bottom half, can the offense pick it up? As we'll jump ahead here, but comparing the two starters on the day, Bubba Chandler had himself a beautiful day on the mound for the Pirates, and Jose Barrios, not too shabby. And he continues on in the ninth. 2-2 count to Reynolds. Got him with the changeup there. With his changeup and his slurve. Man, oh man, he can make a lot of hitters miss. Now Spencer Horwitz, the former Blue Jay. And he had a breakout season before he was traded off for Andres Jimenez. And he's going to have a one-out single there as he gets a hold of that changeup. Spencer Horwitz, a man that we wish was still on the team, showing off his great bat-to-ball skills there, getting on base. Now Barrios, he is getting tired. So we are going to bring in Sir Anthony Dominguez out of the bullpen. Barrios gives up a one-out single, so he has a chance for the go-ahead run to come in. Now he's relying on the bullpen to help him avoid a loss here and keep the Blue Jays win streak alive. That would be a huge, huge bonus if our bullpen can step up here today. It's been hot and cold kind of all year. And Sir Anthony Dominguez making his 21st start, ERA just under 4. Strikeout rate of over 25%. Righties and lefties hitting below 250. So that could be a huge bonus here. 3-0 counts, and that's going to be a walk. As Dominguez does struggle with his walk, so now 2 on, 1 out. Can he force a double play? Nelson Velasquez, the former Royal. He's done the first pitch swing to McMahon for 1. How about 2? Double play, and we are going to the bottom half. And now the Blue Jays have a chance to walk it off here. Oh, on home field. Trying to keep the win streak alive. Both teams, 1 run, 6 hits through 9. And who's going to play clutch and hero in the bottom of the 9th for the Blue Jays? That's the main question there. And they're going to Dauri Moreta out of the bullpen. Solid start to the year with the ERA under 3. And Barter leading off. He's going to strike out on the slider there, as that one got him swinging a little early. Now Joey Loperfido, 1 for 2 with a single. 3 home runs, 6 RBIs so far. He's got some speed. Now Moreta sets with the pitch. And that one's going to be wide for a 1-0 count. Joey Loperfido does have some Oppo Taco power in his bat. And we're excited to see what he can become for the Blue Jays. Lots of team control left, and that one is smoked. It's in the gap. It's all the way back. And it's one hopping off the wall. Joey Loperfido is in at second. And with 1 out, the Blue Jays have a chance to walk it off now. Loperfido's 3rd double of the young season. And that one was smoked. For a second, we thought that had a chance at leaving the park. Just for a second. Now Alejandro Kirk. 1-2 counts. He shoots this into the gap, but it's going to be caught by O'Neal Cruz. That one had a chance. If that got down, that was going to bring in Loperfido. Now the 9-hitter, Leo Jimenez. 1-2 count. He's 0 for 3 on the day. But he can play hero as this one has a chance. It's up the middle. Loperfido has speed. He's going home. And he is safe. The Blue Jays winning streak will continue. Joey Loperfido is brought home by Leo Jimenez. Oh, you gotta love it when the bench role players can come up huge in these moments. And the Pittsburgh Pirates will walk off the field in defeat. They tied it in the 8th, but they eventually get walked off by Leo Jimenez and the Toronto Blue Jays. And now we have a chance to go to double digits next game. Oh, you gotta love baseball. How can you not be romantic about it? And Toronto starting to heat up now. All of a sudden, we have our eyes on first place in the AL East, trying to make a comeback here against the Boston Red Sox. Now, game 2, you got Ricky Tiedemann on the mound versus Cal Quantrill, the Canadian. That's a 7-5 victory, so now it's 9 in a row for Toronto. Ryan McMahon with the home run. Leo Jimenez goes 2 for 4. McMahon with 3 RBIs. Tiedemann only gives up 1 through 5 innings. Jeff Hoffman with the save, his 17th on the year. And the bullpen getting some work as Tiedemann got a little bit tired, but he struck out 8. Now game 3, Shane Bieber. And the Pirates have a chance to end the win streak. Up 3-1. In the bottom of the 8th, we're going to jump on in. Anthony Santander on deck. He's got some pop in his bat. We can make that happen. 0 for 3 on the day. 2-2 counts to Dauri Moreta. Faced off against him in game 1 of the series. Santander, we need some pop in your bat here. 2-2 count. The pitch. And this one is fouled off. 97 up top. Had the timing on it. Just missed it. Now something in the gap here. We're out of the park. The pitch from Moreta. Is shot in the center. It has a chance. It's going to be caught by O'Neal Cruz. Man, oh man, it's got to be nice to be 6'5" and taller in the outfield with that speed. Now Ryan McMahon, Barter, and Joey Loperfido, 1, 2, 3, trying to find a way to keep the win streak going and find a way to get to double digits. And Trevor McGill coming in out of the bullpen, 17 for 18 on save opportunities, an ERA of 3, and he's second in the NL. The 3-way tie between Walker and Estrada. And Ryan McMahon, 1 for 3 on the day. Leading off, hitting .216. And he's going to foul off this two-seamer. So a 1-2 count. McGill. Man, oh man, he's got some nasty pitches we got to be careful for. And this is a knuckle curve right up the middle as he just gets enough of it. Ryan McMahon, he's not known for his speed. But man, oh man, that's some clutch hit in there. Tie and run now at the plate. And Addison Barger 0 for 3 on the day. And the knuckle curve got him there. Breaking some ankles, struck him out. So Joey Loperfido, 1-2 count, man on first. And this one is going to be chopped to second. Fighting off the 1-2 counts. But Loperfido will beat out the attempt there. No double play, a man on first with 2 outs. So Alejandro Kirk, Captain Kirk, can he play hero? And it's the chopper to third on the knuckle curve. And the Pirates have done it. They have knocked off the Blue Jays here, avoiding the sweep. And they end the 9-game win streak of your Blue Jays. As unfortunately we can't get to double digits, the Pirates and Paul Steen's pitching staff here has found a way to minimize damage. 1 run, 7 hits through 9 innings of work. Paul Steens moves to 6-0 on the year. Now Kevin Gausman looking for a bounce back here after that 1-run game against the Pirates. And the Twins up 2-1. Bo Bichette, we'll let them figure that out. And they lose that one 4-2 against the Twins. Team that we beat in the wild card of last year's playoffs. Loperfido with 2 RBIs on the day. He went 2 for 4. Offense had some hits, just did not bring anyone in. Kevin Gausman only gives up 2. Jojo Romero gives up 2 out of the bullpen. So can we find a way here? Jared Dickens, he's coming back from his short-term injury. We'll get that all sorted out. Game 2 against Minnesota, down 5-4. Bottom 7th, and the Blue Jays come back to win this one 6-5. Yimi Garcia credited with the win. RBI from Vladdy, Barter, and Loperfido. Vladdy goes 3 for 4. Solid day at the plate for him. Bone Francis gives up 4. And the bullpen shuts the door down the rest of the way. Now getting close to the trade deadline, Nico Horner is on the move. My goodness. Some trades, some big trades before the deadline. And looking at some prospects that we do intend on looking at in the draft. Huey Bryant could be a steal in round 4 or 5. Stuart Mayo, we definitely could use a young relief pitcher to replace Jeff Hoffman if we don't find someone in free agency. He's got some heat on his arm. Curtis Wellman, he's 23 already. Might be major league ready, close to it. Matt Gramlin, Phil Koo, or Johnny McMahon, Gene Dixon. We're going to say that's the brother of Garrett Dixon right there. Even though he's from New Jersey and California, maybe they're cousins. But Braden Fisher, he's going to be out with an injury. Minnesota comes back and beats us 8-2, winning that series. Anthony Santander with the home run. All right, Loperfido goes 1 for 4. Jose Barrios gives up 4 through almost 5 innings. And Eric Swanson gets hit hard in the bullpen. So looking at the stats after the first couple months here, Anthony Santander leading the team in home runs. Varsho is starting to get on a hot streak. Jimenez still hitting under 200. Schneider. John Rhodes, 3 home runs, 10 RBIs. Joey Loperfido, solid off the bench. Pedro Pajas, same. George Springer is still injured. Leo Jimenez, he's been filling in nicely on the bench and coming in when he's needed. Kevin Gausman, he's 5-4 with an ERA under 4. Shane Bieber's been tearing it up. Barrios, not bad. All in all, our starting pitching has been huge bounce back here. It was rough halfway through April, but they found a way and turning it around. And the bullpen, Romero's been hot and cold. Sir Anthony Dominguez, same story there. So we may have to go after another bullpen arm or two in the deadline. And looking at the stats, batting average, we are going to be, wow, we're down there right now. 22nd, 244 in batting average. Our offense is definitely going to need some help. I would like maybe another option in the outfield. Now for runs, we're sitting 15th with 245. Hits. And we are down there for hits too. Wow, where are we? 24th with 494. Tied with the Marlins. My goodness, how do we have a record above 500? Now for home runs, we are sitting tied for 11th with 71. Santander, Vladdy, and Bichette leading the teams with home runs. Looking at the stats for the rest of the season here. Strikeouts. We have the 3rd fewest strikeouts in the majors right now. We'll take that. We are watching our pitches. We're getting the ball in play at least. Now our on-base percentage. Putouts, errors. ERA. That's what I want to look at here. Now we're 7th. Our pitching staff has had a huge bounce back in May. And now our ERA is all the way down inside the top 10. Complete games, we're tied with the Rays and Tigers at 2. Shutouts, we're tied for 11th with 4. Saves, we're not in there. Hits allowed, we have given up the 2nd least amount of hits in the majors. Dodgers have the 1st. Phillies have the 3rd. So this pitching staff, they have been red hot. And hopefully we can find a way to run that all the way till the trade deadline. Runs allowed, we're sitting in 9th. We'll take that. Earned runs, we're tied for 6th with 203 with the Oakland Athletics and Atlanta Braves. And we will see you guys next time. Until then, we are signing off. Bye, everybody. Peace.